Good afternoon. Hello, this is Cheryl Lentz, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, talking to you on Tuesday at 2. I hope you're joining me. Yeah, last week I promised we would make a card with our little hashtag Elfie stamp set using some in colors. I'm going to use Call Me Clover, Purple Posy, and Seaside Spray. So kind of fun. Also, I got back on Sunday from Lansing, Michigan, where we had on stage, which a little kind of a mini convention through Stampin' Up, and so much fun. I'm so excited about the new catalog. I can't wait to share things with you. I can't wait to get my box, which I sent second day air, because I can't wait to get my hands on all the new things to share with you. But we have so many great things in the current catalogs that I wanted to kind of go over some of those with you. So our hashtag Elfie is in the holiday catalog on page 22. If you're joining me, send me a wave. Let me know you're here. I'm going to do something a little different this time. If you comment you will be put into a drawing to receive a little present from me. So please comment. Let me know you're here. I was on my personal page. Now I'm on my Cheryl's Stamping Journey page. So this is where I'll be from here on out. I am having some issues with my computer. So my Stamping Journey blog is not working right now. So I apologize, but I do have another connection that you can use through my Stampin' Up website. So I can find you either way. You can find me. I have some information that I'm going to post. So if you're here, if anybody's here, can you wave? Let me know you're here, and we will. I will just get started. I will post it onto YouTube also. So there will be a couple of ways to replay this and take a look at things. So I am going to go ahead and turn the camera around, and I'm going to show you something very special that I brought back from Lansing. There we go. Let me turn this around. There we go, so you can see all my goodies. And look, that's the special thing right there in the middle. That is the new catalog. Oh, that's so exciting. So this is the brand new catalog. So this is kind of funny. My nail lady came back from Germany. Thank you, Heidi. And I picked this color just kind of, I didn't, whatever. And I thought, oh, it's kind of light. I'm not sure. But look, I matched the new catalog. So I can't show you anything inside, but I can show you the front. And it is fabulous. A whole new layout, all kinds of new things. So these are goodies that you will be able to order in January. If you are a demonstrator, if you'd like to join my team, you can get a head start on things with this also. So there's a couple different ways of doing things. So that's the new catalog. I'm going to put that aside begrudgingly. Okay, so I'm having trouble with my stamping journey. If you need to email me, you can get a hold of me at sharequilt@aol.com. If you want to go in and shop or do anything, if you want to shop for some of the things I'm going to show you, you can go ahead and go to www.cheryllentz.stampinup.net. I do have a hostess code for November, Z as in zebra, 9, T as in Tom, U, 2, J, 6. So I'd appreciate it if you use that code. I will be sending you a special gift if you go ahead and use that anytime in November. We do have a special going on November 20th and the 22nd, so that's tomorrow. We have an online extravaganza. So you can stock up on cardstock, ink pads, those things that maybe you've been waiting for. They have additional discounts on bundles. There's 8 different bundles. If you bundle up and you want to get the new pads, that if you don't have the new ink pads and would like them, this would be a great time. You can buy it by the family and you get 10%, but now you would get an extra 5% off of that. So on the neutrals and the regals. And then the 2018-2020 in color pad assortment. So same thing with the ink pads and cardstock in the Neutrals collection and the Regals collection. And then there's 8 different bundles. So I was going to go in here and like pull some of the bundles and some of the things. The very first one is Parcels and Petals, which is on page 27 of the annual catalog. And at the end of this, I'm going to show you why you need that to go along with our little Elfie stamp. So if you want to look at the online extravaganza, you can go to cheryllentz.stampinup.net and on the 20th tomorrow, and take a look at the whole list, because there's a lot of things. So nice time to stamp up and stamp up. It's a nice time to stamp up anytime. It's a nice time to stock up and save some money. So that way you can get more stamp sets. You get it, right? Okay, so this is the cute little card that we're going to make today, just for you. So if you let your friends see this video, or if you comment on this video, you could get this card, and in addition there'll be some other prizes given out. So please let people know I'm here. I would appreciate that. So this is the set we're using. It's hashtag Elfie. I said it's on page 22 of the holiday catalog. And in addition, I used, I'm not sure if you can kind of see that, I used, hi Patty, no voice, that's not good. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, let's see here. Why would that be? Let me see here if I'm not on silent mode. Oh, Patty, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. So let's see here. Patty, let me write a note. Can you hear me talking? Patty, can you hear me? No? I don't know. Well, I guess I'll just continue. I'm not sure why that would be. Let's see here. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and stamp. So here's the card. Let's get stamping here. So I'm going to stamp our little elf, and I'm going to stamp the inside. I'm going to get all the stamping done ahead of time. Let's see here. I don't know why you can't hear me. Okay, so we're using Memento ink. Let me get that out. And I'm going to stamp my little elf. Just tap, tap, tap on my stamp here. There. And then, there we go. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this on here. Off to the side a little bit. There we go. Give that a good press. Ta-da! Okay. Perfect. There. And then I'm going to stamp my extra little present that I'm going to cut out by hand, fussy cut. There. And I'm going to cut my little words just for you. There. Okay. So, and then we'll do the inside. Get all this stamping done. Here we go. Okay, ink, ink, ink. And I'm just going to put this cute little verse right here. There we go. I like the nice fine font. It's cute. Okay, I'm going to put this aside. I'll glue this together just to get it out of our way because I'm all done with that. So where's my glue today? Right here. Okay. Every Tuesday I get a new glue So I'm always so excited. Oh, I get new glue today. Because I have glue sitting on the table for my customers to use. Oh boy, that's not good. So, so then I just use my other one and put that one on the table, and then this one goes here. So that's not good. I just got glue on that one. We'll stamp that again. Okay, not a problem. We'll get over it. Here we go. Kind of threw me off when Patty said she can't hear, so I'm hoping that other people can hear. Let me know if you can hear me. There we go. Put that on there. Okay. Get that out of the way. I'm going to stamp this again since I got glue on it. Here we go. Just for you. There. And I will punch it out. I have a 1-inch punch here. So you unlock it, turn it over, and there we go. Ta-da. I'm going to glue this in place too, so I don't have to look for it. There we go. Ta-da. There we go. Let's see if I've heard from anybody else here. Watching but no sound. I just don't know what's going on. Okay, now I used a new embossing folder. It's called Winter Knit. So I wanted you, I don't know if you can see that, but I did it again on, I also put it through the embossing folder. So you can see the pattern on there. So it has this larger pattern and then this smaller pattern. So it has the both of them on here. But for this particular project, I wanted this smaller pattern to be seen. So I just moved my cardstock over so I would just get the small pattern on there. So I'm going to put my beautiful designer paper using the purple Posy on here. A little bit of glue. There we go. And I'm going to put that right on the edge here. There. Okay, so all I have is this little like little cable knit showing without the big pattern in there, because I wanted, with this being so small, I wanted that smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this onto my card front, get it out of the way, all the extra pieces, so I can't drop anything else on it or destroy it in any way, shape, or fashion here. There we go. Do that. All right. And then I'm going to color. So I'm using a lot of different colors here. I'm using, we have purple Posy blends. Okay. I have a purple Posy marker that I'm going to use. I'm also using the Seaside Spray in the light and dark, so the combo. I do my shading with the light balmy blue. My skin tones, I'm using light petal pink. My cheeks, so I can give a little highlight, I'm using the light flirty flamingo. And then some accents, the hair and the shoes are with the bronze. And then I have his outfit is in dark Call Me Clover, accented with the dark cherry cobbler. So I will start out with his little face here, and I'm just going to color this in real quick. Here we go. I have to get his hands. Don't forget all of his digits. Here's his little hands and his ears. And I can color right over everything here with my petal pink, light petal pink. So it's very light, okay? Then I'm going to add some cheeks. I'm going to add a little rosiness with on his nose, on his cheeks, and a little in his ears. Gives it a little depth, right? Okay, so that's that one. Then I'm going to do his hair, so I'm just kind of working out. I'm going to use the bronze here. I'm going to use the other end, I think. There we go, pointier. I use bronze for the hair and for his, and then and for his shoes. And then there's a little bit right there, so I forgot that the first time through. There we go. Give it a little more color. And then his little shoes. He's got little leather shoes on here. Little curly-toed shoes, elf shoes. There we go. All right. Then I'm going to color his outfit. The hat. We'll start at the hat and work our way down. So I kind of like to go around the outside and then color in. And I move my paper around as I need it. There we go, because that makes it a lot faster. I didn't do a lot of shading with the different colors on this one because there's a lot of coloring, and so I thought, well, we'll just make it simple here this time and get this, get the basics done. So that's what I'm doing. We had so much fun in Lansing. Where there were 5 of us in the car. My upline Sarah Schuler rented a vehicle, and so we were pretty crammed in there with all of our luggage and all of our extra things, and then all the goodies that Stampin' Up gave us. So that was exciting. We had things that we had won, and I got to go to the leadership dinner, which was a lot of fun. They had a wonderful meal set out for us. There we go. Okay. And so yeah, it was fun. And then we get to sit around on Saturday night. We sat around and talked and kind of had a great time. I got to meet up with my good friend Stephanie that I met. She is my cruise dinner partner that we met. Now I'm going to color the boxes in with this one with the Seaside Spray, and I'm using the light first. So I'm just going to go pretty fast here just to kind of fill in. Okay, there we go. It doesn't have to be, you know, I'm kind of getting the first layer in because I'm going to add another layer when I do my kind of some shading. So on this one, I did, on the little box, I did the bow in the Seaside Spray. And then the big box, I did with the purple Posy. So there's that. Now I'm going to add a little bit of shading here. So I'm going to go along the edges here, underneath the bow a little bit. There, just to give it a little depth. And then to blend it, I'm going to go back with my, here I'll put a little on here too. I did some shading on this too. There, a little bit. And then I'm going to go back with the light and go over it again. And that just kind of blends in, and when it all dries, you'll see you'll have a little bit of shading on the edges to give it some dimension. So there we go, ta-da, ta-da. All right, that's that. And then my purple Posy. So again, I'm going to use the light purple Posy first. And there we go. Just going to color this in pretty fast here. There we go, that one. There we go, and this. And then my box here. Color that in. There. So don't be afraid to use purple Posy. Yes, we do not have a purple Posy. We do not have a purple Posy ink pad anymore. So they were having some trouble, and it's because Stampin' Up is very particular about making sure that we have the best of everything. If something doesn't meet their standards, they're not going to keep it. It's to our benefit that they do all those things. So I'm thankful to be working with such a company that has so many, you know, that's so important to them to get it right. You know, and so they've tried different things, and it just was not cooperating, and they were having some changes after about 6 weeks with the pad. And I personally didn't have any problems with mine, but you know, some people did, and so it got pulled. So if it's not perfect, then they're not gonna have it on here. So now I'm gonna color in my little ornament. Here we go. There we go. And then I used the blue here in the center just to give it a little bit more variety. So I'm using the Seaside Spray. There we go. And then I'm going to use my marker. So you can use your marker directly to your stamp. So what you do is on the brush tip, the wider tip, you use the side of your marker and just color on, add some ink right on the stamp. So, and then I just stamp this kind of here and there. I did re-ink it each time because otherwise it will get lighter and lighter, right? You'd have a stamped off version here. I'm going to do that and put another one over here. Okay, let's see here. We'll put one down here. And I think we're going to do one more off to the side here, on this side, so that it's a little bit balanced here. So I'm just running that on there. And ta-da. Okay, now I can cap that up tight. That's done. Ta-da. Okay, I'm going to take my little person and let's see here, where's my, I know I have another, whoops, where did I put it? My other green layer here. Okay. Oh, here it is. It was hiding. It was hiding. I found it. We're all good. Today we lost some things. It's like, oh, everything gets found eventually, but sometimes you think, where in the heck did that go? Okay. There we go. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Okay. There's that. Now I'm going to quick cut this out. Fussy cut my little present out here. There we go. I think one of the sets has one that has it, but I wanted to do everything with this one set, and it doesn't take that long to cut it out, so that's pretty fast. There we go, along the bottom here. Ta-da, 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 there. Ta-da. Okay, now we're going to take this. I'm going to put dimensionals on here. So here we go with my dimensionals. I like enough of them on there to hold this up. So I'm going like this, and I think I'm going to put one more on the ends here. There. I'm going to peek and see if anybody else. Oh, good, Patty, you can hear me. Man, I don't know what was wrong. So I'm glad you can hear me because I'm thinking, am I talking to myself? Truly, I am talking to myself, but now, Patty, you can hear me, so I feel like I can just keep talking. So here we go. I feel better. Thanks, Patty. I'm glad that you let me know that you could hear me because I don't know if that happened to anybody else, but okay. So I have my purple Posy designer paper here. It comes in 6x6, a number of different designs. Love it, and I chose to use the one with the little script writing on it. It's actually like a love poems that's on there. I thought this would be a sweet little card for a little girl. Now, one of the things I like is that this embossing folder has lines in it. So I can make sure that I'm lined up straight as long as I lined it up straight there. So I'm going to put that on. And then I'm going to take a dimensional again. I'm going to put my little present on here. And it's small, but I can do a big dimensional. And I'm going to set that there so it's kind of popped up and it looks like it's coming out at me a little bit. And then I'm going to put a couple dimensionals on here. There we go. There, throw those away. And just for you. Ta-da! I love this little card. Okay, now we have to add some bling. And I have something else to add too. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to add some of the shadows. So let's see. Here, this one is my original. And you can see it has some blue along, kind of some shadowing. And here it is without any shadowing. So it does make a difference. And I'm using my light balmy blue, so I forgot to shadow that. So all I did was kind of go along the edges here where it would be shadowed, right? Here we go, along the box. It gives it a little bit of dimension. I think it's sort of fun to do that. There we go. We're going to go under here on this side of the hat. I'm imagining that the light is from this side, right? I'm going to go around here. There we go. Add a little bit here. Let's see, where else did I go around the ball a little bit here? The ornament. There. Okay. I think that's enough. So just enough to give it a little bit of interest and depth. It gives it a little more depth. Okay, let's add some rhinestones. Everything needs rhinestones. So I open these like this, and we end up using these bags so that we're not wasting anything. I use these up, and I use them when I'm putting bows or something in my buckets for my ladies making cards. So I'm just going to add a couple of these smaller rhinestones here. Man, I feel so much better that you can hear me, Patty. I'm so glad. I don't know. That was a big issue for me. I was kind of getting worried that I did something wrong because I'm on my Cheryl's Stamping Journey Facebook page. So I usually do an odd amount. So I put 3 on here today. Otherwise, let's see here. We can sparkle this up. Somebody's going to get this one if you let your friends watch the video. If you pass it along, that would be great. Let's see here. Let's put this one up here. Okay. Now I have one more thing I'm going to show you on this card. I'm going to take my crystal effects, my shimmery crystal effects, and I'm going to put it over the ornament so that it looks like it's a glass ornament. So I just put a whole bunch on there, squeezed it on, and then I'm just moving it around here, keeping it within my, and it takes a little bit of time to dry, but it's not bad. And it looks so much cooler. I was showing somebody this card today, and they were sitting at the table. I was holding it up, and what caught their eye was the little bit of shimmer, and said, well, what is that? Crystal effects. Because it makes it look like a glass ornament. Here, I'll show you. So on this one, I'm not sure if you can see. Oh, yeah, a little bit. See, you can see the ta-da, ta-da. Hi, Linda. I'm so glad you got to watch. Woo. Almost sat down without my chair. Okay, so that's that. So cute. If you have your friends watch my video, or if you comment, you're going to be put in a drawing for some special gifts. So this is one cute little thing that I wanted to show you, this card. I love the stamp set. Fun. It's just a fun stamp set, right? All right, so to go along with that, when I was looking at my extravaganza information here, the very first thing on here is this Parcels and Petals bundle. So I was like, okay. So I pulled it out, which of course I had it, but I had not used it, naughty. So here is the stamp set. Here are the dies. This goes in here too. So it makes a box. This is all the things to decorate your box. You can stamp the sides of it. You can add these beautiful flowers that are the distinctive flowers. Birthday, thank you, you did it, a little something. I mean, it's a little bit of everything, the to and from. So great for Christmas too. So I was thinking if you handed out that cute little elf box, you could also have a cute little, now I didn't get a chance to decorate these, but you could do a cute little box and decorate it and have a little present in here. So this is how this goes. And it's super easy to make. I'm going to show you one. I'm going to do one. So this opens up. Ta-da! And you've got a cute little box to put a gift in. So let me show you how easy this is to make. I'm going to take, I have 2 pieces of cardstock in our beautiful purple Posy that are 4 by 6. I'm going to bring my Big Shot over. You need 2 of these pieces to do this. So here's my Big Shot. I'm going to put this on, and this just fits. So you're not wasting any cardstock. It's just barely fits here on here. Ta-da. I have it on my magnetic plate so I can squeeze it down, and there we go. So I'm going to, this will cut it and score it, and I'll show you how fast it is to put together this cute little box. So this is one of the bundles that you can get at an additional discount. So already they are 10% off for the bundle, but you could get an additional 5%. So I'm going to lift this up, and ta-da, this is all cut and scored and ready to go. Very little waste, you see. So I'm going to do one more because you need 2 of them for the basket. Let's see here, move this down. This little curve up here is the bottom of the basket, so if you would happen to do it and have that shaved off a smidgen, it doesn't matter. We're good to go on that. Let's move this around. There we go. Okay, one more, and then I'll show you how easy, quick and easy it is to put this little box together. So here we go, one more time. Take it off the grid. So one of the other things I wanted to mention was that on that embossing folder, the winter knit embossing folder, it is a 3D folder, so you do need to use the additional, ta-da, no waste. You do need to use the additional embossing plate. That makes it a lot easier. Now I'm going to grab my bone folder here. And this is already all cut and scored, so I'm just going to go ahead and fold it on the score lines. Here we go. Sometimes you want a little something something to give somebody. This would be it. You could put something in here. I mean, it could be a gift card, it could be earrings, bracelet, it could be a note to say, let's go to dinner. You know, I mean, it could be, you know, free night out, whatever, do something, let's do something tonight. All these little tabs. There we go. Okay, and then this is the bottom of the box with the little curve here. So this has a score line on the corner. That's going to come out towards the outside here. Everything else is going inside. See, these little tabs are inside. And then this one, I'm going to there's some score lines here. I'm just going to go like that. Some of them I score both ways. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing here on the next piece. There we go. Give it a good press and just hit all the lines. Ta-da, ta-da. Let's do this way. Whoops, come on. There we go. And the little tabs. This tab on the bottom is going to come towards me. Makes it a lot easier to put it together. Okay, and then these are going to go like this. That's going to go like this. Okay. All right, so now I told you this little curve is the bottom of the box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of green glue, and I'm going to put the top, so this is all the top of the box. I'm going to put that together, just line it up. Put a little glue here, a little glue here, there we go. Okay, and then I'm just lining up the score lines here and the bottom so it fits perfectly. Give it a good press. I'm going to hold it just for a minute here. You could use tear and tape, but it's narrower than our tear and tape, and so I like green glue. You know, I'm a green glue girl. Okay, so now the next one, I can put the little tabs out, just fold it, and then put a little more glue on these. There we go. And then fold this down, and it'll just fold right onto it. Give it a good press. Hold it just a minute. You know, we use the green glue on the little, I got extra glue out here, so I'm just using my glue eraser, which is well loved. I cut it in half and gave half of it to somebody who didn't have one, so, but they last a long time. And I have one, this one, got a bite out of it because the dogs took it upstairs, and apparently it's not good to eat. So there we go. So now we have our little box, okay? Now we're going to put the bottom in. So these side tabs, you're just going to push in like that. And then this tab that I pushed out towards myself, I'm going to put a little dab of glue on like that. And then I'm going to push that in and just close this. And again, give it a good press and hold it for a minute. And let's see here. So you want to hear a funny story? So now we're going to do the other side, the tab that's coming towards me, a little bit of glue. There we go. And then I'm going to turn it this way. Turn it. So there were 5 of us going to Lansing. Okay, five ladies in a car, which was fine. We get to we had an Airbnb. So now you're just going to put these 2 little bumps here, and they're just going to go together and push down. There we go. Come on. There we go. And we get there, and it's a little bit, there we go. I'm just going to use my bone folder to push, get a little more press. I would have held it longer, but for the time here. So look at, so that the bottom goes together like that, just kind of clips together. Okay, now the top, the sides have this little slit in here, and then when you close the box, you're going to push it out like this. These 2 pieces on the top overlap slightly so that your box is closed. Nobody can see what's in there. It's a secret. And then you're just going to curl the end over and push it in. Oh, come on. There we go. Ta-da! Come on. Okay. Now I did 2 of them and they were perfect, but because I'm on the camera here, okay, let me do the other side. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna glue that down. Come on. There we go. Okay, now I got it. This one came off a little because I didn't hold it quite long enough. There we go. So they just snuggle up inside there, and then you have them done. So we had 5 ladies. We had a king-size bed, a Murphy bed, and a couch. So it ended up being that Sarah and I and Michelle all slept on the king-size bed. I don't move much either to Sarah, so we were good to go. And Michelle, same thing. So we decided it would work. So here's our little box. Okay, I did a couple of them. This was my first one, so that one kind of got squished up. This was my second one. Went together perfect. This is the one I did with you. So if you decorated these and gave them, isn't that a cute little thing? So you might want to think about looking into the Parcels and Petals bundle. You might want that in your repertoire. There's a little, a number of beautiful, for the verses, beautiful dies that you can use for cutting out the verses and lining them. This one has some stitching on it. So it's a kind of a cute little bundle. So there we go. All set. Online extravaganza, November 20th, 22nd. You can check that out. If you want to place your own order, you can go to my CherylLentz.stampinup.net, or you can email me if there's something I can help you with. You have a question. I would so appreciate it if you're going to order, if you would use my hostess code. That would be great. And I think that wraps it up. So let me turn this around. Here we go. Let's see here. There's my camera. Lights, camera, action. Ooh, that was a close-up. Ooh, scary. Okay, so there we go. That's what I have for you today. Cute little box. Don't forget the online extravaganza. If you have a question about anything, you can email me or and let me know. You can write it on Facebook here and let me know. I will be posting this to YouTube, so I've had kind of fun with that. I'm having trouble with my blog, so my Stamping Journey blog is not working right now. I'm afraid I have to buy another computer to get an updated program so that it will work well together with because they had an upgrade on my WordPress that I was using. So, too much technical stuff. I don't know any of that technical stuff. I just know if it's broken, I just buy something new. So, if anybody has any suggestions, let me know on computer things. I'm totally lost in that regard. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you love the little Elfie, hashtag Elfie. It's so cute. That stamp set is adorable. I'll be doing some more things that I'll share along the way. Until then, have a great, great week. Thank you for joining me. And I will be with you next week, Tuesday, talking on Tuesday at 2. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.